We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Alrighty, and we'd like to officially welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada. Today we got a lot of it. A lot of rain, boy, rain. Well, last night it was windy, there was a lot of thunder. Today, we have our own weather system here. We even got some serious wind today. Some scattered showers. And trees falling and the streets flooding. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. The tropical system that was threatening us yesterday is moving away from the island, but we'll tell you more about that in a moment. Tonight, Tobias Clement, who's the former leader of the opposition, says that he thinks this was an election Dr. Keith Mitchell wanted to lose. Also, the Marketing and National Importing Board, the workers are back to work after walking out on the job yesterday. And the all clear given. Today was a normal working and school day. We have an update for you from the National Water and the Sewage Authority, that's Nawasa. Swearing in ceremony of new ministers of government will be done tomorrow, God willing, at the National Stadium. Commissioner of Police out of state. WeeFM Radio celebrates 22 years as a broadcast entity, and R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in prison. Alright, when it comes to sex-related offenses. Folks, we have all of that and more to tell you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. Also, we've got the national report and the weather. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket and Superb Distributors, and the Pathways. Of course, folks, when we come back from that break, we've got some news for you, all right? So get yourself comfortable. This is News Discussed, Not Told. When we come back, real news in Audio Lili Lulu. So stay tuned, we will be back.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, now what I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes, you access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right, you can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Alrighty, folks, so welcome again to another Mikey Live program. I see that we have quite a bit of first-time viewers on the program, so we would like to say hello to you and welcome. I don't know if it's your first, well, then don't make it your last, all right? And for those of you who are always here, we call you the usual suspects. We want to say hello to you and welcome to another night of program. All right, so let's get right into the business. Now, the first thing that we have to tell all you about is that we've got the all clear. The first thing that we got this morning was the all clear from the National Disaster Management Agency. That's right. They were issuing an all clear following the completion of reports of the impact of the system throughout the state of Grenada. Now, the action officially ended the activation of all the emergency plans and activities taken as a result of the threat which existed at the time. Now, the general public were then advised that it was a normal work and school day. So then people go out and they do their little ting, you know? Right. Well, an assessment was done, boy, and I can tell you, there were a few dung trees, a lot of it. Then there were drains that were blocked, so there were floods, like street flooding and all of that. Even River Road, people, River Road flooded. All right, you know they are doing the flood mitigation of the St. John River, but that wasn't completed, and so boy, place smash up. I swear I saw the river going in the next direction. I swear I saw the river going in the next level. It was like a roundabout. Yo. Okay, not to laugh, but yeah, so that happened. What else? A few slides and stuff, but not so many. as anticipated, and we have to say thank God for that. But it's not over yet, because listen, I find we get more in today than we did yesterday, if you ask me. You understand? Boy, that was water this afternoon. Water and wind. You had places that were flooding as well, and places that are not known to be flooding. It was flooded today as well. Yeah. So boy, oh boy, look at that. That happened. Hold on. Let me see if I could magnify this. This, well, you know, St. David, right? This is by Song Foods. Look at that. You understand? Like a river there. Yeah, people, you know, the vehicles had to divert somewhat. They used the parking of the supermarket as a road because of the depth of the water on the left side of the road. All right, and that was just one place where Grenada. Don't talk about Grenada. Don't talk about Grenville business people getting worried that, you know, it affects their business and so on. But all in all, but yeah, I don't think I've heard anything about injuries. I also heard about houses. I think it's in Grenada's Valley. A house fell in Grenada's Valley. I didn't see any footage of it, but we got reports of that, as well as some other areas of persons saying, well, you know, a few boulders came down in the road and things like that. But all in all, I think we did well. You know, I think we did well. And let's say, thank God, it could have been worse. We did well with that one, and we have another one coming. So we're not gonna just take a breather for now. All right, and then tomorrow, God's willing, we'll be telling you more about a system that you should be paying attention to. I don't know, them thing and them just coming fast and furious like all your thing to wash. You understand? But at least we can say that we are grateful because we're getting some water. Nawasa, prior to this, were they had like valve regulations in some areas, and so I think that this will help once the dust settles, as they say. You understand that some of the dams will be replenished. You know, well, the National Water and Sewage Authority, Nawasa, advises of the restoration of all water systems except the following. They are still challenged with high river turbidity and dam blockages. And when they say turbidity, they're talking about like silt and dirt and stuff like that in the water, right? Dirty water then. You understand? Because when the river go down, as they say, when the river go down, you know, it gets dirty. And so they can't distribute that to you, you know what I mean? So the systems that are still affected, we're talking about Spring Gardens in Andrew. And the people who will be affected there are Birch Grove, Adelphi, Beauregard, Providence, Lower and Upper Capital, Balthazar, La Digue, Bellevue Land, Noel Hill, St. James, and the Mami, the Bocas, and Brandon Hill. In Mount Plaisy, St. John as well, that affects Mount Nesbitt, Grand Roy, Marigot, Black Bay, the town of Grove, Listen, the script says the town, don't blame me, the script says the town of St. Grove. Yeah, so Grove is that's its own parish. Yes, and the entire St. John area. Then Pomrose, St. David, that affects Pomrose, Labu. First time I hear that place, Labu. Felix Park, Mamacan, Crowshoe, Latant, Malmont, Rucane, and Bellevue. Then Les Avocats, St. David, that affects Minaka, Windsor Forest, Apsley, Pedmota, Marion, St. Paul's, Richmond Hill, Mongelou, Laborie, Hopevale, and Creighton. Nawasa continues to monitor the improvements in the resources, and once the conditions permit, they say that production will resume. All right. What else do I have to tell you about, boy? The next thing that we tell you, so we can move on from there. So there's going to be the swearing-in ceremony of the ministers tomorrow, God's willing. That's right. That will be happening at the National Stadium, the Kiani James Athletic Stadium. That's right. And of course, you can expect to see that broadcast live via this medium and the GIS and, you know, well, the usual channels and things like that to see, and you know, taking the oath and thing in the swearing in and things like that. So you'll get to know who will be getting ministerial portfolios and who's not. There's an expectation too that candidates who were not successful will still get some form of a government position so that they can serve You understand? So you can look forward to that as well. We also heard that there are some already some shifting around that's been taking place with regards to the Royal Grenada Police Force. We're gonna speak with the police about that maybe tomorrow and see what's finalized and things like that. Yes. All right. Oh yeah. So, well, speaking of the police force, we just got notice from the Royal Grenada Police Force that the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Edwin Martin, is presently out of state on official government duties and has not abdicated his post as Commissioner as it's been rumored. He has not abandoned his position as it has been rumored. Commissioner Martin flew out of the island this morning, Wednesday, June 28, 2022, and is on official duties within the region and not North America as speculated. In his absence, Deputy Commissioner Michael Francois assumed responsibility for the police force. Commissioner Martin remains firmly in charge of the Royal Grenada Police Force and is scheduled to return on island at the weekend. So let me tell you, I don't see them thing and them going on. There are a few things I have to tell you. If you find yourself asking, is that true, is that true, is that true, is that true, is that true? Chances are, it is not. All right? That means that it is not coming out of a solid enough source for you to rely on the information. So then, chances are it's not true. Number two, so principle number one. Principle number two, if it ain't on Mikey Live, it ain't happen. You know what I mean? If it ain't happen on, if you don't hear it here, if you don't see it on my page, people, chances are it did not happen. How much time all don't hear? No. All don't hear. You understand? See, I know when wants politics, they try to mix up with name in them kind of business, but I don't know. When it comes to reliable, accurate information, you can't go nowhere else to get but here. All don't hear. Oh God, I don't like that talk. So, so anyway, so it's been rumored that, I mean, we heard of the changes. We cannot confirm the changes, but that did not include the Commissioner of Police. We heard of other positions. But of course, unless it comes from an official source, we go only tell you that's what we heard. You understand? So still you hear that there have been some changes with regards to the, at least that's what we've heard, but there was no conversation about the Commissioner of Police. All right, or other positions and stuff like that. But anyway, let me that talk there. You understand? We moving on. Oh yeah. Yesterday, boy. Well, before I go there, let me come back in politics now because you know the thing's still ripe. The thing's still ripe. So let's talk politics still. Oh yeah. Well, Tobias Clement, who was once an MP. Then he branched off to, to his own thing, then became the leader of the opposition. He is saying that he thinks, based on the campaign put on by the NMP, he thinks this was an election that Dr. Mitchell wanted to lose.
But in my deliberate judgment, this is the worst campaign that I've ever seen from an NNP perspective. I mean, I did 3 campaigns with them, so I can tell you. And everything was wrong about it. I mean, personal messaging, songs, I mean, it was just not there. It was just not there. But then again, probably the Lord worked it out that way. I have my premonition in terms of how the campaign was run, and probably one of the ones that I said, I think that was an election that maybe Dr. Mitchell wanted to lose deliberately because I did not see the message nor the energy. I was telling.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Now he was saying that he believes that Dr. Mitchell is best when he is in opposition?
I was telling somebody that I believe Dr. Mitchell is at his best when he's in opposition. I think I knew him from 1989 and then 1990 when he was in opposition, from 1990 to 1995, and from 2008 to 2013. And that is when Grenadians will tune in again to the parliamentary happenings in this country, because I have seen him function in those years when he was opposition leader. I do believe that over the last few years, even before I came, it is something that is there because an opposition becomes a check and a balance. When we came in 2013, I remember Dr. Mitchell said to me, "You're not in cabinet, you are almost on the outside there, you are the flame that keep our democracy alive. The opposition is the flame that keeps the democracy alive." So having 6 opposition in the parliament of our country is a good thing.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Tobias Clement. I wonder where Toby going more, because, ting. I wonder if Tobias go on, ting. Anyway, lady that talk. We're moving on. It's 29 June today, Fisherman's Birthday celebration, and that's happening in Guelph. Well, should be, but I know the place wet, so I'm not sure. I know that they were having some kind of revised celebration. They were going to be the Mass in June, which is going to be road show today, and then they were going to have some activities. I don't know what I want to play on, but you guys remember what 29 June used to be like, right? 29 June was the biggest thing after Carnival in Grenada. I find I had to ask too much questions. It is what going on? I will hit somebody, boy. You know what I mean? But anyway, so then people in Guelph might play that mass. Rain, thunder, lightning, Guelph people need no motivation to celebrate. So that is that. They leave that piece alone. Celebrating 22 years as a broadcast entity today as well is the organization that I work for, that is WeeFM Radio. That's where my heart is, you know what I mean? Yes, so they're celebrating 22 years as a broadcast entity today, and I'd like to say congratulations to the staff. And listen, working there, I have never been paid late once. I've been working, in fact, today makes it 19 years since I'm working with the organization. They decided they want somebody to do an overnight shift because it's Fisherman Birthday celebration, and their celebration, they call me. And since then, I'm still there. You understand? 19 years. So I don't tell the boss already, this is going to be my final year in Frontline Radio. All right? I'm going to make 20 years and call it a night. You know what I mean? 20 years, call it a day. I never intended to stay in radio forever. From there, I'll continue to do my own business and maybe take over the radio station as the new owner. We are moving on. Earlier, the next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, yesterday was no ordinary day at the Marketing and National Importing Board. Listen, them workers decided, listen, okay, here what going on. We need to get business organized with regards to salary negotiations and paying of increases and stuff like that. That take long. New government come, everything changing around and things like that. We want money. You understand? We want money. So then people decided this time we paying that. And they don't do. You understand? Well, we have an update on that for you. All right, we can tell you that Mr. George Mason, who is the president of the Commercial and Industrial Workers Union, is saying that the workers are back to work and are very satisfied with where they are with things right now.
Yes, we are happy to inform the nation that the agreement was signed today at 11 o'clock at the Ministry of Labor, and it was a collective effort by the workers, management, and the Labor Commissioner to get the chairman to agree to sign. So as we sit now, workers are happy, and as we speak, they are already extending thanks and gratitude for the speed with which it was achieved. Going forward, we have now an agreement that covers 2 years, 2022 and 2023. That's for salary increases. And as I said earlier, we had agreed to forego 3 years because of the financial performance of the board. We chose that although it is not much, it could have been much better. The little that we were able to negotiate will go a long way.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mason. Right now, he was also saying that everyone is now back on work, and that's at all of the outlets.
Everybody back to work. The workers such as outlet, Town CC outlet, Grandance outlet, River Road Packing House, and the Young Street outlet and administrative office. Everybody is back to work. They are expected to receive the increase today, and the actual sum may be in their hand by tomorrow because it goes to the bank, and of course it is lodged in their account, and the bank will have to do it the necessary work and have it placed in their accounts so that by tomorrow they should be able to spend it. Yes, we are happy to inform the nation that the agreement was signed today at 11 o'clock at the Ministry of Labour.
So they fix up themselves, all right? So everything fix up and everything fix up and everything fix up, all right? Good. So all how we looking? We are just about getting ready to tell you our last few stories, and somebody's asking, and I'd like to answer whether or not I studied journalism. Yes, I studied journalism. Took me quite some years to do that. It was tough having to work and send myself to, well, pay my way to my studies. And I graduated with honors, having the highest score ever for the program, having the highest score among all of my colleagues. I graduated with distinction with my studies. So then, Mikey, why do you jump around when you're broadcasting the news? Well, come on, be serious. Honey, I go to school so that I would understand the industry and understand what people want and how they want it, and be able to at least keep the fundamentals, but still be able to give the people what they want the way they want it. This is news discussed, not told. A different brand of journalism that I believe those who will be on the program will appreciate. Obviously, that will not be appreciated by everyone, but it will by someone. It just can't please all the people all the time. Yes? So this is our brand of journalism, and we hope that it will be received, you know, it will be welcomed. But if it's not by one or two people, that's understandable. That's okay. You understand? So you have the GBNs who have their style of journalism. You have the MTVs who have their style of journalism. You have the CNNs, and you have the Fox, and then you have the Mikey Live. As we say, this is news discussed. News discussed, not told. All right? And maybe with time, it will grow on you. You never know. All right? It's like a song around Carnival. When you hear it for the first time, what stupid is that boy singing there? And then eventually, you'll find yourself bouncing to the tune. Hey, that's not too bad. No, I see, you know, ting, 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 ting. You understand? So give yourself some time. Okay? Good. We are moving on. Just thought you'd explain, you know, I mean, we still have to appreciate everybody who come on the program and think, you know what I mean? You have to appreciate everybody on the program, you know. Anybody who says nay, you still have to give them a, you know, everybody have a say. You understand? Oh yeah. R&B star R. Kelly, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison. 30 years in prison. Because they say that he uses his stardom to subject young fans, some just children, to all sorts of systematic sexual abuse. Now, I don't need to go into the depth of the story. We've all heard about it. We have all seen the documentaries. We have all read about all the business. And of course, we can tell you that this man is coming out an old man. Great talent. But he used his power and influence to exploit young women and young girls. So although he was one of my favorite artists, I can't side with you, boss. I can't side with you, boss. You understand? I can't side with you, boss. I like you as an artist when you used to sing good tune. The Closet, you know, them storytelling kind of songs and them like that. That was like next generation stuff. And I wish it could have continued because I still listen to The Closet. Because it's bad. The suspense and thing, you could just listen to that and it just kind of like gives you, you just get a picture of it. You understand? But boss, you're wrong, you're wrong. So they give him 30 years, you know, people. Youch! That go hot. Ain't coming out there anytime soon. You know what I mean? Anyway, all you let us take a little break. Come back, drink some water and on the program. And come back. And when we come back, what we will have for you is the national report. And we will also have the weather. So relax all yourself and think we're coming back. All right, so we take a quick break. We've got coming again. We've got the national report. And we've got the weather. Stay tuned.
Pathway Restorative Wellness Clinic exists to improve the lives of children, adults, and older clients with a range of diagnoses not limited to autism, stroke, arthritis, brain injuries, and depression, which hinder their ability to perform everyday tasks such as dressing, feeding, toileting, and grooming. Our licensed occupational therapist uses science, creativity, and compassion to design a client-specific care plan that restores and maintains skills required for daily living, work, and school. The Pathway Clinic is located on Morris Bishop Highway, but we extend services to schools and homes. Contact us at 472-422-7232.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's a Rika almond beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granite, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Spice Mass is back! And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clack Scott rum, Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clack Scott sales van. Win big for Spice Mass with Clack Scott, Grenada's #1 rum.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip-the-line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
cabinet of ministers to be sworn in on Thursday. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report.
COVID-19 spreads from person to person through the droplets that are produced when someone coughs or sneezes, which makes it easy to spread between people in close contact. Now let's get prepared to stay healthy. To reduce your chance of catching or spreading COVID-19, practice these simple everyday preventative measures. Droplets can also land on surfaces, so ensure that you wash your hands frequently for a minimum of 20 seconds or sing the happy birthday song twice. Avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. If soap and water are not readily available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with an alcohol content between 60 and 90%. 70% is ideal. When you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth with a flexed elbow or a tissue. Dispose of the tissue immediately and then wash your hands. If you notice someone has a fever and cough or other symptoms of respiratory illness, avoid close contact when possible. Let's all do our part to ensure that each and every Grenadian remains healthy. Our health is our collective responsibility.
With the details to the news for Wednesday, June 29th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. A new cabinet of ministers will be officially sworn in at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium on Thursday. This comes less than 1 week after Honorable Deacon Mitchell was sworn in as the country's 9th Prime Minister in the presence of a packed Grenada Trade Center. The ceremony, which begins at 4:30 p.m., will be broadcast live on GIS Channel 22, the GIS Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. Grenada and its dependencies are no longer under tropical storm warning. The National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, issued an all clear following the compilation of reports of the impact of the system throughout the state of Grenada. However, NADMA encourages all to be vigilant and cautious while moving around, as there have been reports of floods in several areas, such as River Road, the Tongue of St. George, and areas in St. Andrew. Several calls of power outages were also received, and an impassable roadway in Cloger St. John due to a fallen tree. NADMA encourages citizens to employ all the necessary safety measures. On Tuesday, as a direct response to the approaching system, the National Emergency Operating Center was activated together with 8 critical committees to provide both reporting and response mechanism. The committees included security, shelter, health, transport and road clearance, damage and needs assessment, relief, welfare, and voluntary service. Additionally, 3 shelters were activated in St. George at Montu SDA Church, St. David at the Westerhall Secondary School, and St. Andrew at the Telescope Primary School. Continuing the news, Grenada experienced significant rainfall overnight from the disorganized tropical system number 2. The persistent rainfall has caused land slippages in some areas and a section of the St. John's River to overflow its banks. On Wednesday morning, Claudette Joseph, the NDC candidate in the recently concluded general elections, visited the area with the GIS to get a first-hand view of the damage sustained. She says where the retaining walls were completed, those areas have been secured. She plans to seek dialogue with the engineers on the way forward while we are still in the early stages of the hurricane season.
If you look at the weather systems out there, we expect some more inclement weather. So let's see if we can have some remedial works done quickly and also preventative, so that we don't have overflowing again. But I understand the work is in progress, and it is good that in the areas where the wall is already up, there appears not to have been flooding in those areas. It broke down at this side. Yes, there's some wall up, but there are some spaces, there are some windows in between the wall that's up in this area. So one can understand why the flooding took place here. And so I will speak to the contractors. They are the ones with the know-how, on how much more inconvenience we are to expect if we get more rains. Once the cabinet is installed and we settle down, I'll definitely come through, and especially once more people are up and about, because we are here early in the morning and most people are either inside still or making their way to work. So I will definitely do a walkthrough and actually to speak to people, in the area to find out how they have been affected and how they are faring.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The house was shaking. Then suddenly saw we hear bang, crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself.
Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office. A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and SEDERA.
Welcome back. Fishermen's birthday celebrations are on. The Holy Mass and blessings of the boats were held on Wednesday morning with newly elected Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell, new MP-elect for St. John, Kerrine James, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Fisheries, Kim Frederick, and former MP for St. John, Alvin Dabrio, in attendance. International Fishermen's Birthday is observed annually on June 29th to recognize the successes and contributions made by fisherfolk throughout the island. Honorable Deacon Mitchell, in delivering remarks at his first Fisherman's Birthday as Prime Minister, congratulated the fisherfolks for their contribution to nation building.
My presence here this morning is testimony to our commitment to the fishing industry and the recognition of the important role that it plays in our economy and in our society. And we are committed to supporting in every way we can the fishing industry and to supporting the safety and the well-being of our fishermen and those who work with them. So I want to echo the sentiments made by the Permanent Secretary. We certainly will do everything that we can to strengthen the fishing industry and to ensure the safety, well-being, and in later years that our fishermen and women who retire can in fact continue to benefit from having been a fisherman or fisherwoman.
Permanent Secretary Kim Frederick acknowledged the significant sacrifices fisherfolk make to improve food security and foreign exchange while risking their lives. She highlighted some areas in which the ministry has supported the sector to ply their trade.
The installation of ice-making machines in the various fish markets and understanding the limitations, efforts are being made to increase the storage of the machines so that we can better serve you. The ministry also received 3 freezer trucks, which will be used to support the fishermen. In collaboration with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and other stakeholders, we are in discussion with a donor to procure equipment to address the sargassum issue.
Celebrations will wrap up on Friday night. Chairman of the Guelph Development Committee, David Hopkin, says the events held so far were successful in spite of many challenges.
We are faced with weather condition challenges, the elections, and many other challenges. However, we continue to move forward and try to implement as much as possible. We will collaborate with the RGPF today and the next days moving forward to implement the beach and aquatic activities, the stage show, and the fisherman dance.
Finally, in the news, Grenada's Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell says a major priority for his new government is transformation of the public service to ensure that it reflects one of merit. Honorable Mitchell made the comment recently after he took the oath of office on Friday. He assured that no longer will promotions, job selections, and the award of contracts be based on party loyalties, but on individuals' ability to work hard to earn excellence. He said for the public service to grow and improve, workers must be committed to finding solutions to challenges.
We need to run our country based on merit, based on hard work, based on the desire and the willingness to overcome and to find solutions to the challenges that face us. We will not move forward or prosper as a people if the sole basis for job selection, for promotion, for the award of contracts is party loyalty or personal loyalty. If we continue with this approach, we will be doing ourselves and the several generations of Grenadians to come a huge disfavor.
Additionally, the Prime Minister made a call for Grenadians interested in serving on various statutory boards to submit their applications. He said the time has come for fresh new faces with innovative ideas to play their part in nation building.
Call on all Grenadians who have prior to this shied away from public service, who shied away from serving on boards of statutory bodies or government entities. The doors are open. You are welcome. If you believe in serving your country, if you're a hard worker, and if you have the skills and talent, we, the people of Grenada, need you. And so I want to assure you, whether it's Nawasa, Grenada, the Port Authority, the Airports Authority, Gravel and Concrete, MNIB, whatever body or institution it is, we need fresh, new faces with innovative ideas. Driven by the common desire to make our country a better place.
That story just ended the national report for Wednesday, June 29th. Let's recap the top story. New cabinet of ministers to be sworn in on Thursday. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and the rest of the GIS news team. Now, for a look at the weather, and then we have for you, well, just to say hello to a few people. So for the weather, it's expected to be cloudy to overcast, with some widely scattered to widespread light to moderate showers, which may be heavy at times, rain, and the possible isolated thunder. Tonight's minimum temperature, 23.5 degrees Celsius. In terms of flooding, minor flooding is expected, small-scale slides and rockfall is possible. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory is in effect. Taking a look at the weather for Thursday. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy, slight haze and windy, with some light to moderate, brief to scattered showers, improving during the afternoon. The maximum temperature for tomorrow, 29 degrees Celsius, and the minimum 25. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 16 to 26 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough. Waves 6 to 8 feet in open waters. A marine advisory is in effect. And so that's it for the weather. Let's go over to YouTube and see who's there with us. Boy, every night on YouTube they have what you may call it, spam. Hi to the spam, talking about naked, and to Saraya, Suzanne, to my mom, to Glenora is there with us as well, to Julina and Greens, Who else is with us? And Shireen and everyone else. I'll just report the thing so that it doesn't come back, all right? Because I'm tired. All right, so that's it there. And let's say hello to a few people who are on Facebook. We have JJ Lewis. What's going on, JJ? And by the way, even before we do that, I would like to encourage you to share. There were like 600 of you, and we have 53 shares. That hurts my feelings. All right. Remember, when you share, you give other people an opportunity to see that the program is live, and so they too can come on. Not everyone knows how to maneuver their way around social media, and so sometimes when they see it on someone else's page shared, that's when they say, that's how I can look at the program, and they go ahead and look at the program. So if you have not yet done so, this is me asking of you to please share the program. I'll give you a moment to go ahead and do that. I'll stand up and I'll wait. Share the business. I'm waiting. Okay, just kidding. Well, please go ahead and share, okay? We have Carol with us. We have Dillian. We have Joseph. We have Leonette, if I must pronounce all the syllables. Eunice, Praise and Worship, Ansha, Della, Kirin and Hazel. Celine, what's going on, Celine? Lisa, Rolanda, and Angel and Yvonne, Vicky, and Marilyn, and Michelle. We have more than one Michelles. We have Shamin and Shum. We have Alison and Linton and my mom as well. Yes, Kirin, Renata, I see that you're there. Hi, Renata. George, I see that you're there. I said Claire already. So we have Burgess. Big up to yourself, Burgess. We have another Lisa, it seemed. Then we see that there's Tara. How are you doing, Tara? Blessings to you as well, Tara. Joyceling is there as well with us. Java, I see that you're starring as usual. Monet, how are you doing as well? And Katia, Kitty, how are you doing? So, folks, blessings to you and your family. And Osbert, I see that you're with us too. So, I mean, for those of you who have not shared, I just again would like to kindly ask, not for $1, I kindly ask if you can share the program. Okay, that's all I'm asking for. Share the program, okay? If you just get one share, that would be good. Samura, how are you? And Don and Adonna. All right. If we just get one more share, imagine this one share that would make all the difference in the world, and that share could be your share. Then go ahead and share. All right, folks. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we all say, "Ja, no." Thank you to my mom. I hope you feel better. You will. Don't worry. You will. All right. Call you soon, and be on the safe side, man. Take care. I love and appreciate every one of you. And what I want us to do, if I may ask one thing of you, is to appreciate your black brother a little bit more. Appreciate your black sister a little bit more. You don't have to be critical with everything a black brother does or everything a black sister does, and then you're ready to just accept everything that the white man gives you, without question. That's horrible. Like, no, seriously, that's horrible. I mean, I've traveled so many different places, and the only place where I see people don't appreciate themselves is with us. The Indians, the Chinese, the Asians, the Europeans, they appreciate their kind and the strides that their kinds make. But I find when it comes to black people, when it comes to our race, we always criticize our own people. We're ready to pull them down because we perceive that they're doing better than us. As a people, we need to stop. Because by the time you really realize what you're doing to your own race, it will be too late. I'm serious. By the time you are wise enough to realize what our behaviors have been doing to our very own race, it will be too late. The damage is irreversible. People scorn at us. And when we're supposed to be strengthening ourselves, we are weakening ourselves. We are weakening the people around us and allow others to thrive. Because we don't know who they are. We have nothing on them, so we accept everyone who's different from us. But the people who look and sound like us, well, Jesus. People, we have to stop. We have to stop that. I promise you, if we support each other more, we will do much better as a people, individually as well. So we're going to do better individually and collectively. When we start respecting ourselves and we start respecting the people around us. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? That you treat others the way that you would like them to treat you. Or the way that you would like to be treated. Not even that the way that you would like them to treat you. No. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. The golden rule. Huh? This is universal. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Not necessarily by them, but by all. That should help you to respect people more. You understand? Think about it. Just think about it. Have a good night. And may God continue to shower His blessing on you and your family. And hoping to see you in one piece the next time we're live. Take care.